All right, welcome to another one of these expert gameplay videos. You all seem to be enjoying them a lot. Um, so yeah, we're going to keep doing it, and hopefully you keep liking it. So we're doing today Morlock Siege, an expert. We're using Villain Theory's, what is this, Global Ballistics deck. I actually don't know if this deck will be good or not with this, because villains decks usually take a bit longer to like kind of build out and do things. Um, not always, but it seems like a decent amount of time. So my worry is Morlock Siege, you kind of have to rush a bit. Like, you have to move fast, right? We'll get the knock counters on, which is 3 rounds. We'll get 2 Morlock Sieges, hopefully, or Morlocks, right? They're called, whatever they're called. Yeah, Morlock Ally. Each with a tough, what gives us 2 more blocks. So that's like 3, 4, 5, like maybe 6 rounds total we would get. So you kind of have to hustle with Domino with this. So we'll see. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll do really well. I don't really know. But I have some doubts. So anyway, like I said, this is gonna be using his deck and whatnot. So I'm excited for it. So really quick, one of the things we're changing on this channel is I want to give more support to my YouTube members and my patrons over on Patreon. So you'll see the game just as normal. What we'll do is after the game ends, we will do one more turn to see how it would play out. If I lost, then we'll just do one to see if I was close to winning. But we'll do one more turn, and I'll talk a bit about the deck a little bit, or more so about my strategy with the deck to see if it was good, what I could have changed, just kind of like self-critiquing, hot takes after the fact. So if you want to be able to see the rest of this video, make sure to become either patron over on Patreon, links down below, or join the join button down below on YouTube. Anything from the woodworking beginner tier or above will give you access to this video and others. We're going to start doing more of this stuff where we have kind of like extended things going on, extended videos. So we'll get you access to that. I really appreciate all the support I've received with everything. So thank you all so much for those that become members and patrons. I really appreciate it. So thank you. So, all right. You'll still see the whole gameplay. Don't worry. I'm not getting rid of that for you. One of the things we have to do is we have to shuffle together all the Marauders to see which one we get. So we have to create a stack because you have to beat 3 of them, I think. So you have to beat 3 of them. So let's do a Vertigo. Okay. So we don't know what the rest of the stack is, but we'll go through it. So there's that. And then everything else is aside out of play, which is fine. Really quick, let me just see something. Okay. So do that. We have routed. Routed is going to be a little bit tougher because it's going to give them retaliate, like a lot of retaliate. So kind of have to watch out for that. So anyway, all right. So after resolving step 1 in the villain phase, we have to use the knock counter thing. We need it to knock to advance. So it's once you put 3 on. Yeah, once there's 3, then you go to 2A. So that's what we need. That's what we need early on. So all right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 cards. All right, so skilled investigator, X gonna give it to you. Counterintelligence, surveillance team, Agent Coulson, and Mansion. Okay, so generally speaking, with Domino, you kind of want to get the pistols right away, right? You want to get the pistols. It'd be nice to get sharpshooter. It'd be nice to get, what's the other big one that we need? Not the painted lady. Probability field. Probability field is the other big one. So I don't really like any of these cards. Excuse me. I'm gonna dump all 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. The extra card draw might be nice. No, you know what? Let's keep mansion just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we'll dump 5. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, so now our main action is we can choose a card in our hand to swap that card with the top card of your discard pile, which we will be doing for sure. Okay, so we're gonna throw away Digging Deep and Jackpot, right? So we're gonna spend this. There's gonna be 4 resources to put in Avengers Mansion. Now we will use our ability to choose a card in your hand and swap that card to the top card of your discard pile. I'm gonna do a Painted Lady. I know people are gonna get upset. I know. I'm sorry, but it's just what it's gonna be. All right, so there's that. Let's then we'll flip up to Domino side. So when counting resources on cards, discard cards on the top of your deck. Wild resources count as 2, and we can swap a card from our deck to the top. All right, let's do Mansion really quick. Choose a player. We draw a card. Ooh, Diamondback. Okay. So the thing is, like, I want Jackpot in the deck, but if we were able to get Jackpot to play Mansion and Sky Destroyer, I mean that's gonna be huge. And then their shield cards will start doing damage. We need to make a big push with damage, so I really like that. Diamondback can be solid too with the double. I hate getting rid of Jackpot this early. We could okay, so if we swapped cards from the top, we don't know what's there. Um we could swap Jackpot to put Jackpot back here. No, wait, we should do it this way. Okay, wait. If we swap this with this, we'll play Diamondback. We can exhaust Diamondback to deal 1 damage to each enemy for each resource icon, which can be a triple, and it shuffles Jackpot in. Yes, it messes up Sky Destroyer, but it gets us a quick 3 damage. They only have 12 life, and obviously you gotta beat them a few times. That might be the way to go. I hate losing Diamondback this early would be the only bad thing, because with Retaliate, it's not an attack. You're just dealing damage, which is really good. The pistols, though, will be attacks, right? Domino's pistol, yeah, is an attack. So, but we would. Wait, no, pistol's getting range. Yeah, his attack is range, so we wouldn't even get retaliated. So many choices. No. Okay, Diamondback, I think is the right choice. So we'll do Diamondback, play her. Then we're going to use our ability to choose a card in your hand and swap that card to the top card of your deck. So we swap this. Oh, it's White Fox. That would be a better one to discard. Actually, we can make that work out fine too. So we're going to use Diamondback, exhaust Diamondback to deal 1 damage to her. Okay. Discard a card from the top of your deck. So it's going to be 3 damage we do. Now, whenever this card is discarded off the top of your deck, you shuffle it back into your deck, which is great. And then we are going to White Fox and Sky Destroyer. Those are 2 bad ones for sure. We're probably going to get rid of Sky Destroyer, unfortunately. White Fox, what we can do is next turn, put her back on top, take the top one off. Hopefully that doesn't mess us up too much. Use Diamondback. It's only going to deal 1 damage, but we get to play White Fox. All right, then we'll deal 2 more damage here. So that brings up to 5 total damage out of 12 life, which is pretty good. Okay, let's ready up. Plus we have Mansion, so we get an extra card. So we get 2, 3, 4, 5. Lucky Break isn't bad. Actually, Lucky Break is pretty good. We can use Luck Be a Lady to heal 2 damage with White Fox. No, I don't know if we can, because it might discard too soon. All right, yeah, we'll figure that. That's a future problem. All right, let's put 1 onto here. After resolving step 1 in the villain phase, place a not counter. Not counter. By the way, if you don't know, all this stuff is from Buy the Same Token. You can use my link down below to save 5% off your order. Not only do you get great tokens at a discounted price, you can still qualify for free shipping and all that fun stuff, but also supports this channel a lot, so I really appreciate it. All right, so 1 not counter is on there. So she's going to attack. Now, when Vertigo attacks you, she is attacking with a stat of 1 or an ally you control. You stun the character you control, or she gets +2 for the attack. So, I think I'm going to give her the +2. I think that's her best move here. Yeah, let's do the +2. So she's attacking for 3. I think we're going to exhaust. So we defend with 3. So the boost icon is 0. Get rid of an advance, which is also monster. So that's good. 0 damage all the way around. Okay. So now we get our bad card, which is a Gray Crow. Oh, that's terrible. All right, it has Retaliate 1. A Retaliate token on here. And when he attacks you, all right, so we got to do 4 damage. All right, now it's our turn. Well, here's the thing. We might do things a little different now. Okay, so let's do Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Okay. If we put White Fox on top, if we put Digging Deep on top, we would get it back, but White Fox is still 3. So I feel like White Fox is the right way to go. So let's use our ability. Switch the top card. Well, if we play Luck Be a Lady, we can count the wild and do the wild twice. I mean, there's a lot of wilds in this. There's not a ton of wilds. Okay. Because there's a lot of shield stuff as well. A shield would be good. I might need another blocker soon. I need the pistols is what I really need. All right, so if we do that, we can deal 3 damage to an enemy, and we can remove 2 threat from a scheme. With Luck Be a Lady. So if we do it so that the wild discards off of Luck Be a Lady, right? We swap the top card. We can do 3 damage to enemy. Done. And then actually do 3 damage to another enemy and do vertigo again because we don't need to heal or anything. And I guess we could heal Diamondback so we have her for another round. Maybe that's the better move. Because in Diamondback, as long as she draws twice more, she gets enough damage. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's use our ability. Let's swap top card. We're going to swap it with Digging Deep, which is Deadpool. Okay. We're not going to really use Deadpool that much yet. So while White Fox does make a lot of sense, I think this is just going to be fine. So, all right, let's throw away Global Logistics to play Luck Be a Lady. Discard the top card of your deck. Hey, it's a wild. So when you would discard it, you add it to your hand instead. So it's a wild, so you count wilds twice. So we're going to deal 3 damage to an enemy. So 3 here. It's not an attack, so we don't get retaliate or anything like that. And then we can heal too. So we heal off of here. That's the end of that card. So now what we could do with Diamondback is use her once again. And we're going to deal 1 damage to her. Discard a top card of your deck, which is a fist. That stinks. And then deal 1 damage to each enemy for each icon. So it's 1 here and 1 here. So he is gone. Yeah, we won't get retaliate because it's not attacking. That's 6. So there's only 6 life left with Vertigo. And then now we have some cards to play with. So 1, 2. Let's do 1, 2, 3 to play Outlaw. She comes in with tough, so we're not going to do anything in the first round because we'll probably have her block. Because I don't really want to waste it, and I'd rather see if I can get like Jackpot or something lined up with this because that'd be a really good one to do. White Fox, we're gonna get rid of it because we need those pistols. We really need those pistols. So let's ready up. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we did get Jackpot. Okay, we did get Jackpot, which means we can swap out the top here, right? And then she can. Oh no, she won't be able to attack because she's gonna defend. So maybe we don't have her defend this round. We defend. And I'll work out. All right, maybe we do that. Okay. This is what's fun with Domino is like there's a lot of like thought process behind everything. I really love it. Some people hate it, and I get it. All right, goes there. I'm gonna give her the +2 attack. I think what we do is we assume we're gonna attack with them because that's gonna deal a lot of damage. We kind of the next knock counter is gonna advance this, and then we really have to hurry. So I'm really kind of worried that we haven't gotten our pistols yet. We're gonna start getting retaliated a lot. Like things are gonna move pretty quick soon. So I'm gonna defend the 3. It's gonna do 3 as well. So it's gonna be 3, 4, 5. So we take 2 damage, brings it down to 7 life. Okay, so that's fine. We get our bag card, which is Seek the Weak. Hero, the villain attacks you. If there's at least 1 villain under routed, it gains overkill. There isn't. All right, we're gonna now defend with Outlaw. We're gonna defend with Diamondback. Keep Outlaw for a little longer. So we're gonna defend with Diamondback. So it's gonna be the villain attacks you if there's at least 1. No, there's nothing unrouted. So it's gonna be 3, 4, 5 damage. Takes out that. Yeah, we couldn't afford to take that, so that's fine. All right, first thing we'll do is we'll use a mansion to draw a card. It is a double. Okay. Let's swap our top card with Jackpot. Lucky Break. Okay. It's just not getting what we need. Borderline hilarious. So we're going to use our double to play Surveillance Team. I forgot to get the snoop counters out. So let me grab 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 snoop counters. Okay. So we can exhaust to thwart a little bit. Shield card, like top 4 cards. Discard them. Okay. I'm going to play Lucky Break on the table. Do we? Reveal an encounter card, discard it. I do like the idea of being able to reveal a different one, just in case we get like Shadow of the Past or something. We'll throw away Monica. Let's play Pip the Pub. I'm not gonna worry about this. So, Outlaw's going to attack Vertigo. When she attacks, discard a top card of your deck. Oh, look. So that's +3, so that's 4 damage. So that's a total of 10. Out of 12 life she has. She knocks off her own tough. And then we'll do a snoop counter. Remove it. Remove 1 threat. I don't know. I don't think we'll really need it that much, but be safe than sorry. All right. We need we need pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, we need them. Sharpshooter, and there's a pistol. Okay, pistol with a double. Sharpshooter's monster. Okay, now we can start doing things. Okay, cool. So 1 goes on to here. Now the third knock counter will go on. So what does that mean? If there's at least 3 counters here, advance to 2A. Okay. So now we go to 2A. So it states, each player puts 1 aside Morlock ally into play under their control. 2 if you're playing solo. These do not count against our ally limit. Then we shuffle the Hide Treachery into the deck. Excuse me. Into the encounter deck. So we don't shuffle the discard back in. And then each one's going to gain a tough because we did all the knock counters. All right. So each one gains a tough. Now, if there are 3 villains under here, we win. If this stage is complete or there are no Morlock allies in the game, we lose. Now, what's tough is when an enemy attacks you, it attacks a Morlock ally you control instead. So we can still defend for them, right? You're still allowed to defend for them. It's the same way that like they would target here, but you can still defend for a character, right? So you can still defend for them. So we might do that, but we have 2 toughs to go through. And honestly, we may just like have one of them get nuked anyway. I'm not 100% sure. It's probably not the best bet because if we can get Hide will allow us to put toughs back on. So there is that. Anyway, so that's that. So Vertigo is going to attack. So Vertigo is attacking the Morlock ally we control. Now, again, we can block with someone else if we really want to. We have 7 life. They have a tough, so we're just going to let it go for the first time. So you're going to attack with 3 onto a tough. 3, 4 damage. Runs into a tough. That's fine. We're going to get a bad card, which is Inhibitor Collar. So our text box would be blank. We are going to Lucky Break this because I either exhaust the character you control or take 3 damage. Oh, no. We can exhaust Morlock. Never mind. We will take that. I didn't realize there was a character you control. We can just exhaust Morlock. That's fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Character you control, take 3 damage. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now it's our turn. So first thing we'll do is Mansion again, draw a card. Global Logistics. We're going to dump a double to play our pistol. And then we're going to dump 2 cards to play Sharpshooter. So that's big right there. We'll do that in a second. Let's really quick exhaust a character. We'll exhaust this Morlock to get rid of this card. All right, so the way that this pistol works is we exhaust it, choose an enemy, and discard the top card of your deck and deal 1 damage to that enemy for each resource icon that was discarded this way. It gains range. Now, when you make a range attack, discard the top card of your deck. This attack deals 1 additional damage for each resource icon discarded this way. So again, this is going to be interrupting this attack. What do we got? We got 2. She only has 2 life. So a part of me is thinking if we do the 2 damage, we knock this villain out. So right after the villain is defeated, put it under here. Discard each minion that shares a title with the top villain of the deck, and the villain has a play. The villain activates against. Oh, they would activate against us. We don't know what we're getting yet. And we used a Morlock. Actually, you know what? Let's not exhaust Morlock. Let's exhaust Outlaw as the character from before that got rid of the inhibitor collar, because we'll have Morlock block it, and hopefully that works out. So we're still going to do the 2. This goes under here, and Blockbuster comes in, and they now have 1 retaliate. So we would have to give Blockbuster a tough status card, or it gets +2 for that, and it gains overkill. Ugh. Oh boy. Okay. So Morlock is going to defend against this. So it's gonna be 5. 6, it gets plus boost icons where X is number, so it's 7. So that's 7 damage. Goes right into the tough. Okay. Now it's our turn. So let's do Domino's pistol. So we're gonna discard the top card of your deck. And we're gonna deal, it counts as a double. Oh, we forgot to take these off. So it would be 2 because it's a wild. But when you make a ranged attack, which is what we're doing, discard the top card of your deck and then deal 1 additional damage. So it's another double. So it's gonna be 4 damage done on this attack. Now this is ranged, so we won't get retaliated. And both these go in our discard pile. Okay. We don't need to switch this out. What I'm actually thinking is I flip down because he's just scheming for 1. Right? So that might actually work out better for us. Yeah, I think we flip down. Do we want this in our hand? Right place, right time. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. No, I don't think we need to worry about that. All right, we're going to get rid of global logistics. Let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still have 1 card left. Is it jackpot? All right, so the card there is jackpot. All right, so reshuffle. Interesting. Okay. We're going to have to do this a bit differently. Okay, we'll think about that in a second. All right, so 1 goes on to here. He's going to scheme. He doesn't get his little bonus thing. So he schemes for 1. 4 total. Ouch. It's a bit more than I was hoping for. I was hoping for like a 2. Riptide comes in. We're going to have to destroy Riptide pretty fast as well. Okay, so now it's our turn. So if we mansion, draw the triple, it's going to force a shuffle here. If it does, we can use the triple to pay for something and then use this to get it back in our hand. And then do it so that the jackpot gets shuffled back in. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do the mansion, draw a jackpot. Hey. Get a back card. This shuffles. Because we'll use the card now to pay for something. And then be golden. Excuse me. So we can now use. Oh, probability field is also really good to get. I mean, we're going to get most of this in. So let's get rid of right place, right time, and I'm sorry. What am I just talked about what I'm doing. Pay jackpot to get probability field in. So whenever we use a basic resource, we discard that. Then we're going to use our ability to choose a card in your hand to swap. We're getting rid of lucky and good to get jackpot back in our hand. Then we're going to flip up to Domino side. Let's use our ability to switch this with Jackpot. Digging deep. We'll use both our Digging Deeps to play our other pistol. And then we'll start triggering this stuff because 2 of our Digging Deeps are gone, but there's a shot that we get the 3rd one, and that lets us pay for one of these cards, hopefully. We probably could have done something with Pip the Pub, but here we are. So let's use Surveillance Team to remove 1 off of here. Okay. So let's use Domino's pistol. We're going to choose the enemy. We're going to work on Riptide. So, Jackpot. So after this card is discarded from the top of your deck, you shuffle it back in. We do have to do the interrupt. I always get confused if you can shuffle it back in right away. We're not going to try to jackpot that too much. Well, hold on, wait. Discard top card of your deck. When you make a ranged attack, discard top card. I think you shuffle it back in. I always get confused with the timing of this. I think you can shuffle it back in. So we're at 3. And Sharpshooter's going to take over. What are the odds we hit it again? Probably not very good. But I do think that's how that works. So 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 damage. Takes out this one. Luck Be a Lady is lost, unfortunately. Now, we can focus on Blockbuster. So we'll use another Domino pistol to deal 2. Plus then we could do 3, 4. So it's up to 8 damage total. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we can use Outlaw to attack. These were both ranged, right? So we will get retaliated with Outlaw, but she's going to do 1, 2, 3 damage total. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. She takes a consequential and a retaliate because of this whole thing over here. Now, so we have to do 3 damage. Probability field will get us at least 1. So we could get Blockbuster onto the next set. The next enemy will come in and attack us immediately, which actually probably isn't bad because then we just have to defeat the last villain. We push through. If one of the Morlocks gets knocked out, it's not terrible. We have Outlaw take the next hit. Then we do all the pistols. I think we do this. So we're going to do, when you use a basic power, we're going to do 2. Discard top card to get +1. So it's going to be 2, right? It's 11, 12, 13, 14. Knocks out. Oh, we don't even get retaliated for that because he knocks him out. Now, Harpoon is the worst. He comes in with double retaliate. So, take 3 indirect or give him 1 additional boost card and it gains overkill. Ooh, okay. We're going to take the indirect. So what we're going to do is he's going to attack a Morlock Siege. Force interrupt when he attacks you or an ally. We're going to put all the indirect on 1 Morlock. We're going to pray that this Morlock doesn't get like wrecked soon. So he takes all 3 indirect, and then he's going to take the 3 plus nothing, and we lost a Morlock. As long as we have 1, we're fine. So we can't lose another one. So we're going to have to defend with Outlaw, and that's all right. We didn't get to draw any cards, unfortunately. So we'll get rid of Right Place, Right Time, because we'll just keep the attack card, because that's all we need. And then we'll ready up. We have the double retaliate on. I think everything else is good. We'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have the win. And we have the win as long as nothing goes too crazy, which sometimes it does. So Harpoon's going to attack. We would take 3 indirect damage. I'm going to take all 3 of it just in case they deal like whatever damage. So that's going to be 6, 5, 4 life I'm down to. But Outlaw is going to take this hit of 3. Yeah, 1 indirect. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 damage knocks out Outlaw. We have 2 bad cards to get through. Oops. First one from before, which is, and we do have Lucky Break if need be. Seek the Weak. The villain attacks you. If there's at least 1 villain under rally, it gains overkill. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to Lucky Break this. And hopefully this is truly lucky. And it's not something terrible. So new bad card instead is Inhibitor Collar. Okay. That's fine. We could deal with that. We can discard a card. Or do whatever. Okay, so attach the enemy with the highest attack. All right, so Harpoon now gets +2 attack and +2 retaliate. So he's up to 4 retaliate, which actually is fine because we're going to be ranging this for the most part. Okay. That's all good. I think we're good then. Oh, wait. He shouldn't have 11 life, right? Or 11 damage. He has no damage. Sorry, I keep messing that up. There is 2 under here. He should be at full life, so we're good. All right, so for this, we have to choose either exhaust a character you control or take 3 damage. We'll exhaust Morlock and get rid of this card. So now we can read our text box again. We'll use the mansion to draw a card. Digging deep, of course it is. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so here's Retaliate 4. We have to do 13 damage, and we can do a bunch of range damage. So let's lean into this. Let's see if we can do this. Retaliate 4 would kill us. Well, Retaliate would happen after the fact. So as long as we do enough damage, we should be fine. Let's do Domino's Pistol. And we draw 2, do a sharpshooter on it, which is another 2. So that's 4 damage. It was all ranged, so we don't get consequential damage. So that's 4. Okay. Now we'll do other pistol, which is going to be that 1. But this goes into play because we discarded it. So 1, only 2 damage. 6 damage out of a total of 13. All right. After you attack... Oh, let's just do this. So after you attack the attached enemy, spend 2 resources of the same type to discard this card. So what we'll do is a while and a digging deep. So we attacked here. So we discard this card. So his retaliate is now down to 2 again. Which this saves us, I think. So we could do a good workout, which would be 2. So what is that? 6, 10. Yeah, okay. So we'll have White Fox just attack the 1. So that's at 6. So we got to get to 7 really fast. 5, 6, 7. Consequential and retaliate. So that's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to throw away 2 cards to do a good workout. Deal 4 damage to the enemy. And discard top card of your deck, which is Jackpot. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. This gets shuffled back in. So it's 7 damage. So that's enough to win, right? Because that's going to be 5, 6, 7. That got shuffled in. We get retaliated for 2. 1, 2. Then we could theoretically do other stuff, but we have now 1, right? Yeah, so we've officially won there. We will... If we were to finish this turn, what would I do? Because for the bonus stuff, for the members and the patrons, we'll play 1 more turn to see what would happen if I hung in there. But I think what we do is we would actually flip down. Well, we would use Surveillance Team to remove a threat from here. Use Surveillance Team. And I think we would actually flip. No, we wouldn't have to flip down. So we would thwart 1 off of there, plus another 1, so it'd be down to 1, and then we would flip down. And then we would ready up and do our thing. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. I really appreciate you all hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This was a tight game, but we got the win there near the end. Once again, we're going to go over to our members and patrons who will be able to see the 1 more turn involved and just get my thoughts about Villain Theory's deck. If you can, hit the like button, hit subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps the channel, and I will see you all next time.